This is the middle passage. The ink is my blood, so with every drop I sacrifice my mind to the thoughts of pain and struggle, to the struggles that got me where I am. Thank God for those veins that carried me across the Atlantic, for that spirit that survived the middle passage, for that spirit that fought to read that middle passage, till today, where that same spirit lives through me and now I can write that middle passage. So I write these words for the young boys that bears the scars of the psychological scars of the chain and shackles, for the slave that suffered with the yoke of the iron around his neck and the muffle over his mouth. And I write these words because I too am a slave to my imagination with the pen as a whip and the paper as a field, imagining the opportunities that will grow. And I write these words because my mind follows the path of the underground railroad where my thoughts are saying, give us free like Sinclair. And I write these words for those who have been slain in the Jewish onslaught, for the slows of black folks must go on, not perceived as the wretched of the earth, but the people with the audacity of hope. And I write these words because Sean Bell and Emmett Till both have untold stories. And I recite these words because for the many voices that still tremble through the trees because their lives were lost on limbs. And I recite these words because the tongue has the power of life and death. So I give life to the slave spirit and death to the mentality, life to the dream and death to the Willie Lynch curse. And I love these words and engrave them in my heart so that when my flesh goes, these words will not perish. Free at last, free at last. Thank God Almighty, we are free at last.